what was not normal before became the norm now. And it's like the problem of frying things. Things will get worse and people will get used to it. And we will be missing these days in a year or two. So I am concerned. Just a couple of days ago in Brooklyn, when I went to see my other studio, I noticed that someone was corrupting the mezuzah on the door and stole it. This is not an act against Israel. This is an act against Jews. Those who fail to see it are just going to be late in the game, and they're going to feel sorry later.
The title of the cover reminds me of my year of freshman life.
I was born in 1982. About 5 years after the Yom Kippur War. They promised me that my generation wouldn't have to serve. Sadly, my kids were born it was less than 10 years ago, and I cannot promise them the same. The Jews, sadly, will always need to fight for their well-being, for their right to be. And we are not the generation of the 1930s. We're here to stay. We're not shying away from any fight at all. Not looking for less, but not shying away. For the first time, it was after October 7th, and I always experienced hate towards me because I'm Israeli, so it never clicked to me that it's anti-Semitism, or they hate me because I'm Israeli, because of what they see on the news and the imbalance that is presented on the news. But first time for being known as a Jew and being a target because I'm Jewish. All 3 times that happened, I was with my kids. They were, at the time, 6 and 8 years old. And one of those times were actually extremely physical. And it was time for me to show my kids that their father would always protect them. So Krav Maga works. And I am not the Jew with the buckle on the knees.
Right. It's not even getting to your head. So you lower your body, okay, back. Yes. Good. Fine.
I feel like us with the country, I didn't like us without the country.
Right.
It's just a matter of the narrative that is being told in different ways. It's never changing. So it's my responsibility to teach my kids, right, to identify what is the narrative that is being told to them, and then they are in an education system that teaches them that Israel is bad, which I will never accept. And to fight against the current, although it's not always the most popular thing for them to do, but it's the right thing to do. And it's going to get a lot worse until something big enough happens and people wake up.
I was just walking around one day and knowing the rise of anti-Semitism, seeing it, witnessing it, reading about it, the words Krav Maga popped into my head. And I came to New York from Massachusetts to be a dancer. I taught yoga, all of these different things. I never thought I would doing any form of self-defense or martial art. And I got home that afternoon and I opened my laptop and typed in the words and the studio popped up, and I live very close to here. So I knew that word convenience is a big deal. And I walked in the door, I think it was 2 days later, and haven't looked back. And it's been an incredible source for me, an incredible source of community, of helping me to feel stronger within myself, being Jewish, being a woman, being a New Yorker. Not just physically strong. I am here to stand up for myself, for my community, for anyone in trouble, not just another Jew. Because I think that's very much an innate tenet of Judaism. And sadly, it's not going to get any better. I fear it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I don't know what that looks like or what that even means. But here we are. And so I think it's important to not only find community, but to find our allies. Being Israeli and connected so deeply there, and then that where it comes into play with anti-Semitism. And I have had several people express to me, these are people I thought were those people from the yoga world, the theater world, that if they were to stand up for and or against, I should say, anti-Semitism, or more plainly hatred of Jews, that they would come across as pro-Israel. And this is something I cannot come to terms with. And these are people who I've stood alongside of over the years in all sorts of causes, all sorts of standing up for human rights, for dignity, for civil rights. And to have that explained to me like that, when I'm in need, that was really shocking.